It's only me. This video is a bit back to front. I've recorded today and it's really, really long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shove in what I feel is important, and then I'm going to cut some more tomorrow and maybe do that. So bear with me, guys, but I went on a bit of a ramble about my weight loss, and I feel that's more important today than chit-chatting about what I talked about this morning. So it might be a bit of a mishmash, but if you know me, you know me, and I feel that what I say at the end of my video is more important, and it was 42 minutes longer really, so I'll stick some of what I wanted to in tomorrow, which will be Sunday, but I'm gonna put on today what I feel is important, what I've been talking about. It's a great thing about having time on your hands. It gives you time to think. Anyway, I love yous, and you can watch. It's coming up. Mwah. Bye. Hello. Now I've just blown it with this, which is the Babulous Big Hair. Right, I got this for £10 off Vinted, and I can see why she resold it, because it's not the easiest thing to use, but I think I've sort of cracked it now. The bristles are really soft, so you don't get attention. But once you work it out, it's also got these, watch this, hold on. You have to put it on for that to work. So that moves it up and down. I wouldn't use that. I've tried it and I've scalped myself, but I've sort of got the hang of it now. And once you realise, and so I sort of have it like that. Obviously I section my hair off, and then while it's on, I've sort of learned to, once you get it, and then I'll go like that. So once you learn not to pull it too hard, it's all right, you know. And for 10 quid, because I thought, what's a load of shite that, because these bristles are really soft, and that is dangerous in my opinion. So I have to keep my hands down there. Also, you've got to be mindful of, because you're holding it, just watch your wrist there, you don't burn it, do you know what I mean? I can feel that I've had heat on that, but for £10, and I think that's quite a good blow, really. Now my hair will kink. Now it's dead damp out. I wasn't going to blow it, I was just going to do it with the hairdryer, but I thought I'd just give it a whirl. It took me 45 minutes to do that, and yeah, I would use it again, because it's given it quite a nice lift, hasn't it? And it is quite smooth, isn't it? So I'm going to tongue it now. It's 4:45. I've got till 6:30. I don't leave till 6:30. I've only got to walk Tillyman. She's flat out next to me on the bed. She's just, you know, potato face. She's just like a potato, isn't she? As long as she's been fed and watered, she's fine. But I will walk her, because I've got to go to the cash machine. So I'll kill two birds with one stone. However, at the moment, I think it's still raining. Let me just see the cars. And if that's the case, I might walk her. But, because it was a waste of time me doing this. I've done my ears. Let me show you. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, it's piddling down. Cheeky bloody BBC weather. No, it's not going to rain. Let me show you my ears, but I doubt I'll be able to wear them now, will I? Hold on. Yeah, so I had that mascara. Remember that mascara I got, and me look fantastic, and it's got that funny wand applicator. It's not for use, these silly one like that. You see it? It's like, no, I forgot about this. This is another thing that I would never use, and I didn't give it away. So I just painted the ears with it, and I thought, well, that might look nice, mightn't it? Meow. But pedaling down, there's no chance, is there? She's always, and they're not dry. Oh Christ, I probably got all the mascara over my hair now. So they're there. Will I get to wear them? I should have thought about it earlier. But I'm going to tongue my hair now. See, it's a bit of mascara. Look, she's just eating as well. She always got a shovel where there isn't any shite, this dog. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute. Say them Babulous, the retail at £70. So she's probably, well, I'm presuming here. So, Christ, I'm never getting my head around this. But I wouldn't use that button thing. You're in danger of losing half your head and your hair. But I think because I've persevered with it, then, see, it's worth it. I think it's done a good blow. That bit always does its own thing. It's neither here nor there, but I'm going to curl it now. Me looking for the lights, looking for the words. Is that the video? So there you go. So I've given it a little spray. Saying that was alright. This side always goes a little bit. Don't know whether that's the side that I sleep on as well. Do I sleep on that side? I do actually. But I've just been making a conservative effort to try and sleep on this side. The only thing is I've got voiles in the bedroom and the street lamp shines in. I've got my eye mask there. Why I don't use it is beyond me. But that's not bad, is it? So, it's 5:20. I think the rain stopped. It's dark out. I forgot the clocks. I don't even know where my glasses are. How can I sit in one place and lose everything? I hear you say. So, I've done my eyebrows. I've put a bit of mascara on. And a bit of lipstick. But I can't, do you know what? This is why I like contact lenses, but I can't get them in. I can't even see. Do my lips look alright? It's that cheapo. I've got a little. I've got this lip liner here, but. I don't know, guys. This is the I'm going to find memorable. To be honest with you. See what I mean there? Or is it just because the camera's grainy? I want to go out looking like something else to smile to, do I? Not that I've even watched that film because it's scary. No, the light in here is a load of poo as well. I'm not happy, am I? Got my light mirror. Let's put this on. It's alright, doesn't it? So there I am. I just got to get dressed now. But yeah, it's turned out nice, hasn't it? So I'm quite pleased with that. I've put a bit of shampoo on, I was going to say. Still can't remember that beautiful, that shampoo and conditioner I was telling you about, the pink one the other day, but I'll show you the one I used today. Hold on, bear with me. Give Me Cosmetics it's called. That's what heat defense spray I used to use. It's supposed to be all over the bloody internet now, because it's this time of year, isn't it? The ramming Christmas down your throat. But the shampoo and the conditioner and that is far too heavy for my hair. But the spray, and I haven't used that, you know, that other one, the Got To Be heat defense thing today again, and it does feel better, so I'll have to find something else. I've used that conditioner, the Paradox, the Growth, the Deep one. I got that in my Look Fantastic box, and I've used Road to Recovery Bedhead by TG shampoo and conditioner as well. As I say, I've got loads of shampoos and conditioners, and I'm going to use them all up. But I think it looks alright, doesn't it? It's got a bit of a kink there, but I can live with that. It didn't when I blew it, but I think it's because I've tongued it. But the hairdressers they always tongue it and it's perfect. But I'm quite pleased with it, so I'm going to change my glasses. I'm going to put my black ones on. I've just checked my lips. They're absolutely fine. I've looked in the bathroom, in the mirror there. I've got a hair on my back. And there's nothing wrong with them. It's just because they're bigger, because I've had them filled. I'll have to find a picture. I've actually found a picture today. Just let me pause and show you this while we're on. Oof, hold on. Right, this was, because the date doesn't it, the 8th of April 2021. I think this is my heaviest. Can you see it? But, can you see my lips? How thin they are. So yeah, when did COVID happen? So you can see now, can't you? I've got quite substantial, I had no lips there, but yeah, that's me. I think at my heaviest, just trying to think. And yeah, so it was, I think the heaviest I got to was 14.5 stone, maybe 15 stone. I wasn't weighing myself at that time, and then I know that Diane died, didn't she? And I'd lost some weight. I got to 12.5, and Diane died in the January. And I remember at a funeral, Sadie, one of our friends, saying to me, "You haven't half lost weight." But after that, it sort of just ballooned back out of control. Just let me think of the timeline. So Diana has been gone 3 years in January this year, so 2026. So she died in 2023. God, it just seems like 2 minutes ago. But yeah, and then I started my journey, didn't I, round about the July of 24, and here we are, what? July, August, September, October, November, October, 15 months later, you know, so I'm getting everything together. What I have done is, did I say this before, I've crossed my face out. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I am going to do it, and I am going to show you a picture of what I am now. But I've been looking at, you know, where I am, where I was, because remember I went to 7, that was too thin, I was ill. I was at 8, I think that was too thin. So I've got a couple of pictures where I'm quite happy, you know, and I think I'm going to have to acknowledge that the stuff that I was wearing, like the green dress, when I was 8 stone, 7 stone, 13, as much as I love the fact that it fitted me, I looked like I needed a good meal, do you know what I mean? And sort of accept that, and that dress will have to go. But I am going to work on it, and I'm going to put it all together so you can just see. And it's a bloody challenge, isn't it? There was a woman on today on TikTok, we shot like doing this big talk, and you know, kudos to her about why we are the way we are and why we behave the way we do. And I'm just like, no, I just like food. Do you know, I like eating. Do you know what I mean? I love food, and you can say it's psychological till you're blue in the face. It's like, it will never get away from the fact that it's not, I do find comfort in food, but I like eating. And it's like, I would say I'm quite psychologically sound. Don't get me wrong, I've got hang-ups, but I like eating. I like food. I like the taste. I like the chewing. I like the sweeties. And, you know, I think sometimes it can be a bit deep, and that's what I'm trying to get away from. You know, just to sort of be a bit blasé about it and not post it. This is about food, and this is about food, and this is about food, and just be us on our journey and go, well, I've had a shit weekend. Not even say that. Like I said this morning, I've had loads of sweets, and I had a really good time doing it, because I did, and that's allowed. And you know, but it is so hard. And you know, there's people who can just eat and eat and eat and eat and eat, and it just, they didn't put a pound on me. Dad had so much sweeties and junk, you wouldn't have believed it. But then there's the likes of us who like only have to look at a Mars bar, and we've got a bleeding slab of lard on our hips, haven't we? So, but yeah, I just like food. I'm not damaged. I don't feel like I'm concerned that there's not going to be another meal. I'm over all that. I like to eat. I love it. I love sitting, and I don't get full. Maybe that's something to do with this, the ghrelin in your brain. I don't get full, but that's certainly not because I've got deep issues and shit like that going down. Do you know what I mean? Where, you know, maybe I didn't get fed as much as a child. You know, I just like food. Are you the same? I think we all are, aren't we? So yeah, she came on, this woman, and she was like, and in 3 sessions, I mean, and kudos to her, in 3 sessions I will teach you. And I thought, I'm freaking 55. I've been struggling being the way I am since I was, 15? Do you know, when I first started to put weight on, I just put weight on easily, and I like my food. And I think it'd be good for us all if we could just come to terms with that. And I think, you know, I would have to have it like where I can allow myself a little treat on a weekend, because I don't want to be bigger. I like being small, but I like my food. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to get ready now. Be back in a minute. There's my outfit, guys. I've got, let me just get me standing up on it stool. Hold on a minute, bear with. Excuse me, babe. So, where am I? Sack. Oh, do you know what? I'm so clumsy. I'm in a mood because I keep dropping things. I just dropped my earring under the bed. It's not like I can just leave things, is it? Because I've got baby Thomas now. So I'm under the bed like that, blind as a friggin' bat. So it's just, I've got my old scabby boots on that I love so much. But I wore this outfit last Christmas when I went out, and I felt dead good in it. Do you know what I mean? And it was, we recording, yeah. I've got a snotty beak. And I'm dead conscious now that I've got this Do you know what I mean? And it's like, this is how your mind is when you're a yo-yo dieter and when you're struggling with your weight. And it's a chuff and ball like it is. And, you know, sometimes we struggle, sometimes we don't. Some days are good, some days are not so good. Some weeks are bleeding awful. Some weeks you can get a handle on it, some weeks you can't. Some weeks you just have to find a way to muddle through. The next week, as you know, we'll come up with another plan. We'll do it this way, we'll do it this way. And it's constant in your head because second you overeat just a tiny bit, you put a pound on, and it's real. And it's like all this like bullshit about just go to the gym or do that. There's people out there that can't do that, you know what I mean? It's like, or even don't want to. And it's like, unless you're in the mind of someone who struggles with the weight and like, you know, sort of only has to look at a cream bun and put a pound on, then you're just not going to get it, and that's absolutely fine. But it's like, I am at the moment, I'm just like up the wall with it. I just think like today, I level with you now. I've lost my weight, I put some more back on, pardon me, but I'm at the stage now where I'm terrified of putting it all back on. And see that picture I just showed you, I'll show you, I won't show you today, pardon me, it's not 7-Up, it's not my fault, guys. In my life where I think I don't want to be big again, do you know what I mean? And I'm like now at a crisis point where I'm thinking, should have 3 meals a day, should do this, should do that, should do the other, should do healthy. And I'm pulled like this way with the doctors, you know, you've got to have a healthy balanced diet, Janine, and I'm pulled this way with, but I want to eat a load of sweets on a Friday because I like it. I don't drink, I know I vape. It's my one little vice, and people might say, well, you shouldn't have to have that vice. Well, I bleeding do, because I love sweets and I love chocolates and I love cakes and I love crisps and I love all the nice things, the things that, you know, people say, well, you shouldn't eat it. And then I think, where's my quality of life? If all I'm doing is living on bleeding rabbit food, and I know they say everything in moderation, but I'm not a moderation person. I'm an all on and off person. Do you get what I'm saying? So I've got to make some decisions. I've got to make some decisions as to how I want to do this, how I want to conduct it. Whether Monday to Friday, I eat very little. So on the weekend, I can have a splurge. And it's like, you know, that might not be the right thing to do for everyone, but it's got to be the right thing to do for me, because I can't be on a diet like this for the rest of my life. I might as well just lie down and go poof and push the daisies up. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to make a decision about what I'm going to do. And, you know, if I choose to just think, right, throughout the week, I'm going to eat very little. So on the weekend, I can eat what the chuffing hell I want to keep my weight off. And I think that's what I'm going to do, because I can't put this weight on. Back on, when I was going through pictures today, I thought, God, and I was a big girl, do you know what I mean? And I can't do it. I can't live without. I'm the type of person that I don't want just one cake, I want 4 cakes. If there's a cake shop and they're selling 15 cakes, I want the 15 cakes. And you're not going to knock that out of me at 55 years of age. And no psychology or no anything would make me change that I want a bite of everything. Do you know what I mean? I'm a greedy gut. Am I a greedy gut? I don't know, and I don't care. But I've come to the realisation today when I was listening to that woman, I thought, F you, F the lorries, I'm doing it my way. So I'm going to basically do it my way. So I don't know what it's going to be, but I can't do these 3 square meals a day because I want to have a load of sweets on the weekend. That's the bottom line of it all. I want to stuff my face. It doesn't make me feel sick. I don't get full. I never get full. Even when I'm eating like a big proper meal, I don't get full. I never feel full. Does anyone else feel like that? So I've had a bit of a ramble tonight, but I always want to be honest, don't I, and open and honest. And I just know when I get to the weekends that I want to go and buy a load of sweets and chocolate and crisps and eat them. And that's what I'm going to do. So I just think years and years and years ago, before I sort of, you know, like I split up with the kids' dad and stuff like that, I had that method where I ate very little, but then on the weekend I had my sweets and my chocolate and my crisps and my cakes and my biscuits, and it worked for me. I kept the weight off for years, Kay, I'll tell you. So I'm going back to that. So I'm sorry if that lets anyone down with my healthy eating. I still do my best with it, guys, but that's what I'm going back to. So I'm going to go, mwah, and I'm going to say, I'm taking care of myself in my own way. I'm looking after myself in my own way. I'm loving myself in my own way. And I'm being kind to myself in my own way. And I'll say the same for you. Do you know what I mean? Take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself, look after yourself and love yourself. And if that means that you just, you know, you have to do it a different way and it's not healthy because maybe every weekend you go a bit OT, well, that's just the way it is. I mean, I don't have any wine anymore, do I? It's my saving grace. Anyway, my phone's just beeped. What's the time? 5 to 6. I need to go to the shop. No, I need to go to cash point machine. Don't think I'll take Cease out here. I'm going to let her sleep with me tonight, which goes against everything I've said over the last week. But you know me and you know me well. I'm always changing my mind, but I'm always honest. Never get any bullshit from Janine, do ya? Anyway, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. We do it all again. Love yous loads. Bye. Oh yeah, and P.S. I'm not wearing the ears because they're not dry. So, hey ho, there you go. Should have had a thought about that beforehand. Love yous lots.